Hi, Gemini. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for your patience, you guys. Okay, this is a very bizarre reading. Now, it's funny because Gemini is a dual sign and very capable of living like a double life. So find the humor in that because I can't tell which end of the coin you're on here. I think there are for some of you, you're in jobs or you're doing something or you're in relationships or you're not being your authentic self. And I think that when you show up in a situation that isn't really you, at some point your head pops off. You know what I mean? Like you can say things like you can be judgmental or critical or not the best side of yourself shows up, right? And I'm a Gemini rising, so trust me, I'm in here with you. I'm a little bit if some of you are you deal in stocks or real estate or other people's money, or you're trusting other people with your money. All right, let's go through the cards. For some of you, I've got to be honest, this is like a rude awakening here. I think you get you come across something and I don't feel you're thrilled about it by any means, okay? I think someone's colors really show here. I don't feel it's you who, I think someone comes at you. And I don't think that, for some of you, you're in the midst of getting married to someone and their ex is pissed as could be. Or you're dating someone and you find out that they might be married. Someone's true colors show here, and you're kind of being told to remember who you are here, okay? For some of you, you might be in jobs that you're not real thrilled about, and you decide to do something else, but it's going to take a little bit of time. It probably will take a little bit of time, but it will pay off at certain point, okay? Now, let's see. In the present here, you've got the Eight of Coins and the Ace of Swords. Okay, this can be something on the work arena, right? Where I think you see the true colors of something, or someone at your job throws you under the bus, or someone here is spending not appropriately. You know what I mean? Like someone could be really overspending, but I don't know whose money that is. I have a feeling here it's your money though. So you may, someone may be in charge of something here for you, and or you're in a job or something and you're trying to appease someone and you're spending a lot more than you should be. And something, there's excess in here somewhere. Okay, now in the past here, we've got, this is the Star card, but it's also, you've got the Knight of Coins in here. I'll go through these in a minute, okay? The Nine of Swords, you've got in what's coming right up here, okay? The Nine of Swords, it comes into a place sometimes too where you're confrontational. You're either exhausted, not where you want to be, not up for one more battle. You know what I mean? But something else blows through here. And I think that it comes in the way of someone tells you something about someone that you didn't realize, or you find something out that's extremely disturbing about someone. Or there's something in reference to your finances here, okay? Now, what you're not seeing here, you've got the Three of Swords and the Hermit card, which is the betrayal card in here. I think, too, that it's time there's something here that's coming to a close, and you're being asked to really, some of you, it might be in reference to your job. I've got to be honest with you. Some of you may lose your job. But again, there's something else. If that's the case and you're losing your job, there's something else that only you can do. it's like a something that you a gift that you've got, or something that you're creative about, or something you want to do. One door closes so another opens, and I know that's not going to be well received because, you know, we need our paycheck. But there's something that, you know, doors are closing so that other ones can open. I have a feeling like the universe is trying to push you in a certain direction here. Okay. And I think that that might be what you're not seeing, like that there's a silver lining here, and that you're going to end up someplace that it may take a little bit of time to get it off the ground, but it will be worth it. Okay. Now, in the outcome here, what's, you know, I'm going to say till the end of the year, you've got the Strength card and you've got the Marriage card in here. Okay. I think that some of you, again, I think there's two things happening here. I think some of you are leaving relationships. Some of you find out, like, maybe someone that you were hoping to get back together with is now getting married to somebody else, or there's something in reference to people not, it's like I feel like two faces. A lot of people are two-faced, right? Like there's a lot of something going on. Someone is either going for your juggler at work and not telling you about it, you know, so be aware of that. There's also something in excess. Someone is either spending in excess, it's a time here too where if you, I would say here, and by this I mean not be a tyrant, but I'm saying if you are trying to keep the peace here, but you know in your heart of hearts that something is going on, you're being advised, I should say, to get a handle on it. Say something. Don't, sometimes I trust me, I've been doing this long enough that I can say it's a common thread, and it's, you know, I kind of know something's going on, but I don't want to rock the boat. It can't be true if I keep my mouth shut, or I don't say anything, or I go like this, it can't be true. You're being asked to really rock the boat. Go find out what's going on here, okay? I think someone who smiles to your face a lot is actually not a very nice person inside, and I think that you may see that side of someone. This would be an instance, too, where you've been shelling out money to somebody, and you cut them off now, and now you see that, you know, they may have only been with you for financial gain. Some of you, I think, too, in the past, you may have taken a loss for something here. But I think that something, like there's something comes to light here for you, or it just came to light where you need to now reprioritize things. Handle your own finances, maybe, you know, there's something in reference to finance here where I think that, you know, someone may have been mismanaging funds here. That could be too in the, you know, if you're stocks, bonds, retirements, 401ks, things like that. Something may have been mismanaged in reference to that. Somehow financials are out of whack here. So, for others of you, I think what's coming up here, like I say, is a door is closing in one job to open another door for you. So if this is by chance, you're thinking, you know, you've got an opportunity coming up, but how could I reswizzle things with your finances, right? Find a way to do that, because you're really being led to let your creative flair fly here. And yeah, it will take time, but it'll be worth it. And that's what the Nine of Swords is like, because I really feel like you can't take one more minute of what you're doing. So if you're in a job that you really hate, but you're keeping it, you know, because you're afraid of the unknown, I think someone may push your buttons where you end up like saying something, like you just, you know, you end up saying something that, like someone may think, oh, they're so nice and quiet, they never complain about anything. But today you call someone out on something, right? they may see the other side of you. Could be that. Guys, you could be on any side of this. I've got so many things coming at me, but either way, some of you are leaving relationships, some of you are getting married, some of you are entering contracts with people, some of you are leaving old jobs. You're leaving long things though. These aren't like little whatever. So if you've been dating someone at a distance and you know who they are, then this doesn't apply to you. But if you're dating someone at a distance, you may find out things today that you're not real thrilled about. Or there's something with financials too. Like you may think, this person may have told you that their finances are fine, and you find out now they're really not so fine. Things like that. For some of you, I do feel like there's something here on the job front for you. Others of you find out about, I have to be honest with you, I am so sorry, but for some of you, you find out that there's like affairs going on behind your back here. But that could be anything though, but I really feel it's coming up under here. All right, so you'll be able to come out ahead on here. But for the majority of you, I think that you may decide to muster up the courage to go and do something else, or to, what is that that saying, when you keep doing the same thing over and expecting to get a different result, stop doing that if that's what you're doing. For some of you, there's a dark featured person in here, like someone with dark features here, and I think that it's the catalyst there. Like that may be, there's something here where they tell you something or you find something out from this person, but I feel it very much goes with these cards. And this is like, you find out who someone really is here. This marriage card doesn't necessarily need to be marriage, but with the strength card, if by chance this is something on the work front and it's like boss oriented, steer clear of that because this might not go so well. Keep business business and pleasure pleasure, and don't let the two cross on the work front, I'm going to say. Something here, though, I have to say is coming to an end, and for some of you, it's your job. I've got to be honest, this is a general reading, so I can't pinpoint it for you in here, but we can look at it in a private reading. Some of you are finding out something about someone, like who they truly are. Some of you are just going to decide your jobs are just too stinky and you're going to go do something else, and that will pay off. It will just take a little bit of time, so be okay with that. For others of you, there is an actual, like, someone has been a real schmuckaka to you here. Like there's just something here where you're going to find something out that's not real thrilled. And I hate to say that because nobody likes to figure that out, but you may figure out someone's been kind of living two versions of something here. Again, if I really can't say that I feel something will be a massive surprise here. I think that some of you have known maybe something for a bit, like something is off, whatever it is, and you've just chosen to, we do this sometimes, right? We just choose to, like, I am going to pretend that I did not even see that, or I really don't feel that, or if I don't acknowledge it, it can't be true. There's some things coming to an end here, but I don't think these are short-term things. I think these are established things, so they're going to have a little bit more of a zing. I want to see what this Nine of Swords is. For some, I just, because that card, that Nine of Swords, around what's coming up immediately for you was when I got that don't keep doing the same thing expecting to get a different result. And that Nine of Swords is like, the nine is like, you do go on to something else, but it's like, I don't allow this to get worse than it already is, right? Like I can't fix what it is, but I'm going to allow it to not get worse than it is. and you've got the Two of Wands in reverse. So I think that with this, like, you get something really, really, someone surprises you. I'm trying to make this better for you, but in all honesty, I can't. I think someone gets a surprise. So you may either tell someone you're done, or you may tell someone I'm out of here, I'm going to go get another job, or I think that this is what happens here. You're being asked to really go about something in a different way. And I think that you may surprise someone, like you may surprise someone that you're going to go and do something different. All right. Someone wises up here, and I don't say that in a condescending way, but someone says, enough here. I'm not going to do this anymore. And I'm going to go in a different direction. For some of you, what that does is it frees you up to actually get into a relationship with someone who is available. Okay? So let the old go out and welcome in the new, because this is sustaining. What you're walking into is sustaining, whether it's a job or a relationship. Whatever you're leaving behind, let it go and walk into something new that will take time to establish, but it will be for your betterment. Okay? All right, guys, I'm sorry. This may not apply at all. If it doesn't, go check your other signs. I'm trying to catch up with the readings. Okay? Thank you so much. I hope that I helped you in some way.